A Guide to Scooter Stator Testing. Introduction. What is a stator and how does it work? The stator is a very important component of the scooter generator. The stator is the 6 poles, 8 poles, or 11 poles of copper winding on an iron core that, along with the permanent magnet flywheel, makes up the complete scooter power generator. The generator is responsible for generating power to the CDI for the spark and to the rectifier/regulator for the lighting of the headlight and charging of the battery. If there is an issue with the stator, then it can cause a lot of problems, such as your scooter not being able to start or lighting and charging unable to work.
What are the ways to check your scooter's stator? The stator is an important component in the generation of power to the CDI and rectifier/regulator. If there is an issue with the stator, it can cause a lot of problems. Your scooter may be unable to start, charge the battery, or power the headlight. DIY testing your scooter's stator is very easy. Here are 3 ways that you can check your scooter's stator. 1. Inspect for any loose wires or connections. 2. Check if there are any sparks when you turn on your ignition system and try to start up your scooter. If there are no sparks, check the continuity and resistance in the trigger and ignition windings, reference to ground. Tools you will need: a digital volt-ohm meter capable of at least 2K ohm. Set the multimeter to 2K ohm resistance. To test trigger coil, connect one probe of the multimeter to blue/yellow, blue/white, blue/other coil connector. Connect the other probe to the metal section of the trigger. For a good coil, the reading should be between 80 to 160 ohms. To test the ignition winding, connect one probe to red/black coil connector and the other to the ground strap on the coil. The reading should be at least 500 ohms for a good ignition winding. It is possible to use a stator with the ignition winding under 500 ohms, but your motor will need more revolutions to start. This and other caveats will be explored in later videos. 3. If your motor starts and run, test voltage output of the lighting windings to the rectifier/regulator. Unregulated voltage generally fluctuates between 18 to 35 volts AC at idle. Check the resistance of each winding, reference to ground. Floating ground lighting coils are not grounded and needs to be tested, reference to each other. White should be between 0.6 to 1.8 ohms. Yellow should be between 0.6 to 1.8 ohms. Conclusion: should you check your scooter's stator even without obvious starting and running issues? The stator, though a very robust part, can eventually fail. Checking the stator on your scooter to make sure it is in specs is a simple task that can save you money in the long run. It's non-destructive and easy to do as it only takes a few minutes. Except for connectors, no other disassembly required.
Reference: Facebook, Chinese Project Scooter. Document: Scooter Electrical, GY6AC Stator. https://www.facebook.com/columns/287551406850126